So hello and welcome. Match day -1 done. India is still on training at this point of time. But the press conference, obviously the Rohit Sharma press conference in his typical style, especially talking about that last answer, when he talked about Varun Chakravarti in his own Rohit Sharma style.
The humor is back.
The humor is back. Hopefully the captain will be back soon.
Yeah.
I think I'm talking about the batting. But we'll talk about Bangladesh press conference. We'll talk about their practice. Weber has extensively covered that. And we'll talk about the Indian practice and the press conference. Starting with the press conference, that Shakib Al Hasan answer, doing the rounds all around in media. What do you have to say?
See, Rohit, it's good that I asked him the question in Bengali. And
Yes, that's what I want to ask.
And I deliberately asked him the question in Bengali because I thought he will give a more spontaneous response. That's why I asked him.
Yes.
So, but it was a one-liner. He sort of flat-batted it. Jina, which means, no, we are not missing him. We are not missing Shakib Al Hasan.
But that was enough for you to make
That
it.
is,
make
yeah.
Make it a story.
Listen, Rohit, at 5 live, you're saying that he should have been more diplomatic. He should have said he is a legend.
Yes,
And he should have, now we are moving on. We are banking on our youth.
Yes.
But I'm very, very happy that Shanto didn't say that. Very, very happy. Because if you would have given that, that would have been a stale answer.
Yeah.
There wouldn't have been a copy.
That's
now
something.
that he's gave that line, one line.
So only for your personal thing.
No, I'm a
Shanto
reporter.
is
I'm a reporter. I care. I'm bothered only about my copy. So Shanto gave me a copy. Hats up to him.
This man only focusing on his, copy,
Headlines.
not about that Shanto is being trolled each and everywhere, especially in the parts of Bangladesh. I'm having a word with some Bangladeshi journalists and they also said to me that he can, it was good, but, as far as his answer is concerned, could be more appropriate, could be more professional as far as, what they think. Bharat, I'll come to you. You saw the Bangladesh practice also. Tell me a little bit about that, especially their bowling attack, because we've been discussing this, the Mustafizur, especially the Mustafizur bowling, especially his, slower ones. Means I want to know that what happened in the Bangladesh practice.
Yeah, Mustafizur Rahman, always thought that in international cricket he would bowl cutters. Maybe in practice he will try something else. But in the practice session also he was trying cutters.
Yeah.
Because the ball was definitely gripping and leaving the right-handed batters. That's a clear indicator that he was bowling off cutters with that left arm angle. Tanzim, I guess, was the best bowler of the lot because he was getting that little bit of nip off the deck and hitting the bat quite hard on impact. Taskin Ahmad of the three seemed like he was struggling a bit for rhythm. Because when he was trying to zip through the crease, it seemed like he was grunting. That means maybe he was muscling through the crease a little more.
You were in the press conference. There were a lot of questions about
Yes.
Nahid Rana also.
Yes.
Were you anything specific about Nahid Rana?
Yeah, Nahid Rana is someone obviously is very tall, someone who extracts that kind of bounce and clocks 150 kilometers per hour. That is not something that you see with Bangladesh, even with Taskin Ahmad. When he was at his fastest, he clocked 149.35 kilometers per hour. So even he has not clocked 150. So I think that is the key point about Nahid Rana. So I think among the seamers, at least in the practice session, Tanzim looked the best of the lot.
Two seamers or three spinners or vice versa? Three seamers and two spinners?
For India or
for Bangladesh?
For Bangladesh, I guess they will go with the two only. My guess is they will go with two seamers. Then
So Tanzim and Mustafizur?
Nahid has to be there. Maybe they will go with then three because they are somewhere maybe slightly lower on the order. They're expecting Tanzim to hold the bat or something on those lines because I think Nahid Rana has to be there as he extracts that kind of bounce. So he could be the X factor for them.
Vaibhav, you had a word with some of the Bangladeshi players. Tell me your experience. It's your first day also for an all over as in tournament. Why are you smiling? Tell me about that.
The first day was quite good.
First day, first show.
Yeah, first day was quite good. Yeah, I was always smiles as he said. So I was at the academy. I was there for the Bangladesh team arrival. So when they were coming out of the bus, I spoke to a few Bangladesh players, including Rishad Hussain, who's their first choice spinner, Bangladesh
Leggy.
specialist spinner. Yes, the leg spin bowling all rounder, and I was specifically talking to them about Mahmudullah because this is.
You were keen to know that when he was retiring.
Because there are a lot of talks around Mahmudullah. This could be his last tournament. This could be his last major tournament. So I was talking to even Shanto. I had a word with Najmul Hussain Shanto. So all of them were very reluctant. They were very hesitant. They were not ready to give me a clear picture about Mahmudullah's future plans. But they said that he's keen to continue. But I don't think he will play. This will be his last tournament as far as the ICC any major tournament is concerned. And about the practice, like Bharat sir told me, I just got a blurry glimpse of what was happening. But Tanzim looked the best of the lot, and he has been their best bowler in one days and T20s combined.
So Shanto gave you a copy, not to him, about Mahmudullah. But coming back, quickly coming back to what Rohit Sharma did in his press conference, really wanted to know any highlighting points. You are known for this, that 3 key points, 5 key points, 2 key points. What's Rohit Sharma's 3 key points? If I can ask you this.
I would say 3 to 4 key points. First is that the way he snubbed that question when he was asked, you have loaded your squad with 5 spinners. He says, who said 5 spinners? We have only 2 spinners. Rest, the other 3 are all-rounders.
I'm the happiest after that answer.
Yeah, so other 3 are all-rounders, and he categorically said that when a side have 5 seam bowling all-rounders, you don't have a problem. So we have backed our strength. I still think if Bumrah were there, then India would have been a 1 spinner short. Now that Bumrah is not there, they will have to make do, and that's why they have played safe, picking an extra spin bowling all-rounder in Washington Sundar. I think if Bumrah were there, Washi wouldn't have been there.
Any other key points?
Any other key points? Number 2 is that he spoke about Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill, and between the lines, he categorically said, please don't mix formats. He said whether Shubman was not getting runs in the Australia series, against England, he was in sublime form. And we have seen that the nets, Rohit, how, the ball was flying off his bat. So from that point of view, he said the team is banking heavily on him, and you shouldn't mix formats. And he categorically said that when a side have 5 seam bowling all-rounders, you don't have a problem. So we have backed our strength. I still think if Bumrah were there, then India would have been a 1 spinner short. Now that Bumrah is not there, they will have to make do, and that's why they have played safe, picking an extra spin bowling all-rounder in Washington Sundar. I think if Bumrah were there, Washi wouldn't have been there.
Any other key points?
Any other key points? Number 2 is that he spoke about Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill, and between the lines, he categorically said, please don't mix formats. He said whether Shubman was not getting runs in the Australia series, against England, he was in sublime form. And we have seen that the nets, Rohit, how, the ball was flying off his bat. So from that point of view, he said the team is banking heavily on him, and you shouldn't mix formats. And there is a reason why he has been elevated to vice captaincy. So they are banking a lot on Shubman Gill. Number 3 is about the conditions. Someone asked him yesterday, it was overcast, there were rains. If something similar happened on match day, he said, I have enough arsenals to counter that conditions. So I have enough arsenal. Number 4 is finally Varun Chakravarti. Varun Chakravarti, cheeky answer. He was asked how he faces him as far as his variations are concerned. He said, वो तो हमको नेट्स में इतना variations नहीं दिखाता है, but he offers something different. That's why he is here. That's why he is in the team.
One thing which I'll conclude with is the Team India practice session. Rohit Sharma had an extensive chat with the pitch curator Matthew Sendani, and he was having quite a laughter moments with him also. Virat Kohli, yes, hitting long range shots as far as he was having some throwdowns. And with that, there were some bowlers, particularly Kuldeep Yadav, Varun Chakravarti, Arshdeep Singh doing a lot of bowling. Not Mohammad Shami, but Mohammad Shami is just having a word with Arshdeep Singh that where his line should be and where his length should be. So he was quite on a corner, just having an eye on him. First on the side of the crease, and then at the very end where he starts his run up from. So, as far as Indian team is concerned, it was not very much about batting particularly or bowling. It was more about the fielding drills, the high catching, and that's what you can expect as far as when they chosen this DIS stadium for the practice. That's quite obvious that they will not go for a proper batting or bowling practice. So this is it from the day, match day -1. We as a Revsportz team, conclude this day by this particular video, and we will surely be here tomorrow also. The big days here, India versus Bangladesh. We'll do all the preview things. We'll take the reactions of the fans, give you all the updates around the game, and just one request: please follow the platform, do subscribe, and we'll be back. Thank you so much.